The energy is incredible. The enthusiasm that everyone has brought in, the questions that are being asked, the sessions are out of the world. I never thought I could sit through a 30-minute session on product marketing fit with a smile on my face and listening intently. So I think the event has been curated extremely carefully. It has been curated extremely keeping in mind the marketer. And that is primarily because this event has been created by marketers.
Hello and welcome to B2B Marketing Unboxed, brought to you by Mavens and powered by Bamboo Box and the Mainstream. I'm Simran Shiwalkar, your host for today. Well, I'm joined by Miss Anjali Gupta. She's the founder of the Fractional CMO Company. Firstly, Anjali, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, absolutely. That being said, let's lead with your experience first. How has it been so far in terms of connecting with all the marketers under one roof?
It's 5 p.m. right now. I've been here since 8 a.m. And I have to say this is one of the finest days I've had in a very long time. The energy is incredible. The enthusiasm that everyone has brought in, the questions that are being asked, the sessions are out of the world. I never thought I could sit through a 30-minute session on product marketing fit with a smile on my face and listening intently. So I think the event has been curated extremely carefully. It has been curated extremely keeping in mind the marketer. And that is primarily because this event has been created by marketers.
Right.
For marketers.
Absolutely.
And I love that. I think it's incredible. Great day.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and being so candid about it. And again, like you said, it's by marketers, for marketers. Today, the role of marketers has evolved. It's seen in a different way. They are wearing many hats when it comes to balancing brands, customer experience, and even direct revenue impact. Yeah. What is your take on that? How do you see this role experiencing a shift and how has it been?
It's an incredible shift. I've been in marketing for 27 years now. So I started my career and I've always been in B2B. That can be both a good thing and a bad thing, right? But I have seen the role evolve tremendously, you know, from just being a creative shop, and I mean the CMO and the office of the CMO, to now when they're becoming growth engines and growth drivers for an organization. I have also seen the shift, Simran, from being very, very brand oriented to a time about 15 years ago when it became extremely lead gen oriented. And I think many marketers forgot that there's such a thing as brand and that needs investment. Because like somebody very nicely put it on in the session today, brand is the root and lead gen is the shoot.
Right.
So unless you water the root and fertilize it, the shoot is not going to grow very healthy, right? So that difference between brand and lead gen is slowly disappearing. I think a lot of times I also hear brand equals to lead gen. So I think that integration and not working in silos is something that is contributing to the marketer's role evolving to becoming growth engines. And what I really love about the CMO and the office of the CMO now is that they, because they're growth drivers, they have a seat on the table. You know, they are with the board, they are with leadership. No longer is the marketing team taking direction.
Right.
In fact, the way I have seen today and is moving forward, marketing is actually giving direction. And I love that.
Wonderful. I think we 100% agreed because today there's more to it than just branding, than storytelling. Today relevance is playing a key, clarity is playing a huge role. So I think that says all about it. And like you mentioned, brand is the root and lead gen becomes your shoot. So both works, you know, in synergy, and that's how you ultimately bring the brand that you want to build.
Absolutely. And what is the CMO's job, right? In my mind, it's two things: revenue and customer delight.
Correct.
And if they're doing that, they've got the job done.
Right. And that's how your brand is actually, you know, taking the lead.
Yes.
So again, on those lines, I also have a couple of rapid fire questions for you, Anjali.
Oh, okay.
Basically, anything that comes to your mind first, you know, becomes your ultimate answer. You ready for it?
I'll try my best, Simran.
Perfect. Let's go ahead. Firstly, if AI and the future of B2B marketing could be summed up in a word, what would that be?
Exciting.
Very interesting. The evolving role of CMOs.
Like I said, growth engine, growth drivers.
Absolutely. If you could sum up the event, which is B2B Marketing Unboxed, in just 3 words, what would that be?
3 words. I think very inspiring, very motivating, and networking. I met so many of my colleagues from over the last 20 years. I'm old friends. I made some really good new friends.
I think then we have accomplished the purpose here. That was one of the goals. So
I think you have. I think you've done a marvelous job. I think the team has done an excellent job, and congratulations.
thank you. Thank you so much. And lastly, a leadership lesson that has stayed with you and perhaps you would want to share with us today.
Sure, Simran. I don't know if it's a leadership lesson. I think it's a lesson for everybody, is having a growth. I think without having a growth mindset, without continuously learning, evolving, as a marketer, you'd be dead by now. Like if I stuck with the things that I did 20 years ago,
Right.
I would be nowhere. So I think having a growth mindset and constantly learning and being curious is very important.
I think that's a very wholesome piece of advice and it goes for everybody beyond marketing. I think we
100%.
all can, take
It's
take
a life
lot from
lesson,
it.
actually.
Yes, yes. So thank you once again for that
Thank you.
incredible lesson and thank you so much for sharing your insights.
My pleasure.
Well, I look forward to connect with you again. While we wrap this up, I certainly look forward to connect back with you.
Thank you, Simran. Thank you for having me.
Thank you too.